Good morning, class. How are you? Yes, I am also fine. So now we are very close to our half yearly examination, and I hope you might have revised all the topics that has been given by your teachers, respective teachers, and you have not left a single question doubtful in your mind. Okay, if there is still any doubt, we teachers are here. Our school has given one platform where we can discuss, where we can solve our problems. So please don't hesitate in asking the questions from your teacher. Teachers are always ready. So here I'm just trying to solve your doubts in the mensuration. If there is any doubt there, you can take help of this video. Okay, this will I'll hope that this will surely help you there. Okay, even then, one important thing I'm always telling in the classroom, also in my videos also, that you should join your online classes. You should not skip your any online classes. I'm saying that, because each and every online class will certainly give you some extra information that we might not give in this video. It's not possible that all the topics will cover in this video only. It's not possible. So but in the classroom everything is possible. Okay, so please, my humble request is that you don't forget to come in the online classes. So class, we are here to read about mensuration. What is mensuration? I have explained. Mensuration means measurement of either area, perimeters, volumes, these things. Okay, and what contains mensuration is that we'll start them, the 2D shape is there, and then we'll go in that 3D shape also. So in that 2D shape we have, see this, we have right angle triangle. What is that right angle triangle? Its area is given 1/2 into base into height, and this is the basic general formula of area of all the triangles. If you have height and corresponding base, you can easily find the area of any triangle. Okay, perimeter is also given. Perimeter is given that base plus hypotenuse plus that perpendicular, or we may say height, that is called h. Three sides will be added in this right angle triangle. Three sides are there. So this is the first side, second side, this is the third side. Okay, what is that? See, if this is the right angle triangle, then this is your hypotenuse, clear, this is your base, clear, and this is your height, or you may say perpendicular also. These all three sides will be added, that will give you the perimeter. Now second is rhombus. Okay, rhombus is a parallelogram, and its area is given 1/2 into d1 into d2. This all formula you have to remember. I have explained each and everything, and it's since in this rhombus all sides are equal, so perimeter is 4 into sides, simple one. And d1 and d2 are the diagonals. What are the diagonals? You may see this here also. This is one rhombus, so this is the first diagonal, this is the second diagonals. Everything will be given. If it is not given, you can find also. Okay, so rhombus area we have found. Area of parallelogram is base into height. See here, this is the parallelogram, base into height. Its perimeter is same as the perimeter of rectangle. Okay, why? Because opposite sides are equal in a parallelogram. Clear? Then we have trapezium. We have discussed lot of things, lot of facts on this trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus. So here just one glimpse only. You can see this area is given 1/2 into sum of parallel sides. This a plus b is the sum of parallel side, and height is the distance between the parallel sides. Perimeter is sum of all the sides, because in that trapezium the sides may be different, so we have added all the four sides. So this was the 2D shape, area and perimeter. Now we are going into 3D shapes. Okay, and there we will find volume. See, volume means it's a 3D shape. So first shape is cube. Its rectangular prism is given, but its familiar name is cuboid. We have a sphere, we have cylinder, we have cone, and this pyramid also, but we don't have to study this pyramid in this class 9, so leave this. This are the main things. These 5 figures are the main things where that we have to find the volume and surface area. Okay, so today we will discuss first. See, one more thing is given. You can see this in detail here. Okay, cuboids, the volume is given. See, the first orange is your volume, white is your lateral or curved surface area, and the yellow one is the total surface area. Okay, so everything is given here. You may see this cuboid is also given. Its volume is given L into B into H. Its lateral curved surface is given 2 into H L plus B. Its total surface area is also given here. So everything is given. Is this, you can just see this here. Everything is given. Okay, one by one we will discuss also. So first of all we are going to discuss, yes, this is very important. One very important thing is here. Okay, why it is important? See, this is the conversion table. This is called the conversion table. And see here, you have to remember that 1 liter is always equal to 1000 centimeter cube, or 1 liter is equal to 1 decimeter cube, or 1000 liter is equal to 1 meter cube. These 3 important things you have to always learn. Otherwise rest all I have given. See, everything I have given here, so you can learn this all. This is very useful table for you. Okay, and don't forget to remember this. So today in this class we will discuss about cube and cuboid. Okay, this is very important topic, cube and cuboid. Everything in that last slide I have given everything. You can find its curved surface area, you can find its lateral surface area, you can find its total surface area, no problem there. So here is that cube and cuboid. Okay, in this cuboid is given, because in our video today we will discuss about cuboid there. Cube, cuboid are same thing, only one thing is that in the cube all the sides are equal, in the cuboid sides are different here. In the cuboid we have the 12 edges, and in the cuboid also we have 12 edges. So things are same, formula will be different because the length changes here. So this is one formula, list of formula is given here. You have to learn this all at one place only, it is given there. Okay, and based on this formula, based on this all formula, here is the surface area, lateral surface area, diagonal, volume, and the length of all 12 edges, means that you see this nicely here. Wait a minute, this is, I will explain that also. This is for cube. Okay, see, volume is given, surface area is given 6a square, diagonal d is given under root 3 into a. Okay, then all things, a is given also. What is a? A is called the edges, sides, b is called the volume, and d is called the diagonal. So on that basis, see here, on that basis you can find all the problems of the question there. Okay, so let us start today with that cubical or cuboidal question. Let us see, in that video it will be very clear what is that. Here is that video. Okay, this is the question. Okay, let me do one thing here. My face let me close so that you can easily read the question. Question is saying that a small indoor greenhouse is made entirely of glass planes, including base is also made of glass. See, the glass planes including base also. They are held together with the tape. It is 35 centimeter long, length is given, breadth is given 30 centimeter, and height is given 25 centimeter. We have to find the area of the glass. Area means total surface area, capacity of box means volume of the box, and the total length of the tape needed for all 12 edges. Okay, it means that if this is one greenhouse, wait, wrong figure I have drawn here, let me draw a small figure, then it will be very clear. This is one cube, this is the greenhouse, so all these edges there, no? all these green lines are there, so they okay, so these green lines are called edges. We have to find how much tape is required to hold them together. All these edges are, we have to find. This is the question number 3. The length of the tape means we have to measure the perimeter of this cuboid. Okay, that formula I have given in the last slide, you have seen that. So let us start this, what has been given, what we have discussed here. The question is saying that a small glass is given there. Okay, so I have explained the question, no need to explain this again here. So we will start from the solution. Okay, that is start from the solution here. Solution is that first of all we will make what is given in that information. Length is given 35 centimeter, breadth is given 30 centimeter, and the height is also given, that is 25 centimeter. Okay, and then what is the shape of that greenhouse? The shape of that, you see the 3 lengths are different here, that means the shape of that greenhouse is cuboidal. It is like a cuboid there. Okay, so in mensuration it's very easy that when you imagine the shape, what shape it is there. I imagine this is the cuboid, so very nicely I will draw this, and then very easily I will find, if I remember all the otherwise not possible, no? If you will not remember the formula, it's not possible to solve. So here we are just going to find all the things that has been asked. So what has been what the first thing they have asked? First of all, you label that also, that's very good, also very good idea. We should label the edges and their dimensions. Dimensions means length, breadth and height. Length, breadth and height are called the dimension of a surface there. Okay, these 3 things they have given. And what are the first thing that they asked? They had asked about the area. Area means total surface area. Okay, area means total surface area. Okay, so the area of greenhouse is given here. Formula is given, you know that formula. Formula is 2 times length into breadth plus 2 times breadth into height plus 2 times length into height. Length into breadth 2 times, breadth into height 2 times, and length into height 2 times. So they combinedly means taking 2 as a common, I have written this here. The total surface area is 2 length into width. This is the total surface area of the box. So now I will just put the value only, and the answer will come automatically. The answer will come. See here nicely. So when I will multiply this, I will get the answer, and that is 2 will remain outside and inside will be 35 into 30 is equal to 1050, and 30 into 25 is 750, and this 35 into 25 is 700, 175, 1875, 875. Okay, so that is equal to centimeter square, because surface area is there. So all together that will become 1050 plus 750, that is 17, 18, 25, 26, 75. Okay, that is a 2675 here, and the total area is 5350 centimeter square. That is the total area of the box, means total surface area of the cuboidal box. Now what we had to find? We had to find the volume. No, we had to find the volume of the box. Volume means the internal capacity. Okay, so for that we need the product of all these 3 dimensions. We know that very well. Second was that capacity means the volume of the box. So now it will become length into breadth into height. Clear class? You don't forget this. This formula if you will forget, you will never understand mensuration. So I hope you have remembered all the formulas there. Okay, so now the volume of the box is L into B into H centimeter cube. So what is the length? Length is given already, that is 35. What is the breadth? That is 30. What is the height? That is 25 here. So this is a lengthy 1050 into 25, that is a lengthy calculation there. So even then we can, I hope you will find this also. 25 into 1, that's 25,000, and this is 150, so 26,250 centimeter cube. So that is the volume of the box there. Okay, see, very nicely we have found the volume of the box because we have idea about the volume formula. This is the volume formula, L into B into H. Clear? So now the last one is remaining. That means we have to find the total, what is the total length of the tape required if I have to join all the sides, all the edges. Okay, that means what? That means, wait a minute, that means, okay, let me first label this and then I'll explain this. All the edges, all the vertices I have labeled. So now, so that we can easily find the what we have to find actually. See what we have to find actually here. In this we have to find this length, this length, this length, this length. All these length means perimeter of the cuboid, and that perimeter of the cuboid, you are very well known that in that last slide I have given, it is equal to 4 times of length, because length is 4 times. See why the length is 4 times? See here, this is one length, 2 length, downside also one length, and this back one EH, this E and this H is also the length here. So that's why all the edges are 4 times repeated here. So very easily we can just find the value there. So the total tape required for 12 edges will be 4 times length, okay, 4 times breadth and 4 times height. Okay, length will be 4 times, breadth will be 4 times, and height will be also 4 times. See, okay, then we will write that dimension is already given. Okay, 4L plus 4B plus 4H. Okay, so that is equal to, length is given 4 into 35 plus I have taken common, 4 as a common I have taken, breadth is given 30, height is given 25. So total is 4 into 90, that is 360 centimeter is the total length of the tape required to do this here. Okay, class, I hope you would have understood the concept, because in this question I have found volume, total surface area and the perimeter of the cuboid. So keep practicing. All the best for your examination. Thank you class, thank you very much.